Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Charles here, your buddy, still alive, healthier than ever, man. Honestly, I'm on day 7, I think it is, of my detox. I've only had 2 cups of coffee in 7 days. I've had 0 beer. I've had 0 nargila. I've had 0 shitty food. I've had 0 packets of sugar put on anything. 0 salt added to any of my stuff. This wasn't included already, of course, but I haven't eaten a lot of shit either. I've ate some salads, I've ate some healthy stuff, I've drank a shitload of water, more water than I've drank in my entire life. And I can already tell my belt is 1 size less. I told you that in that video. I have lost weight, and I'm proud of it, man. I've drank a lot of these fruit smoothie things, fresh ones that I watch them blend, so I know it's not just crap. I've drank 0 sodas, 0 fruit drinks that's got sugar in it like that. None of it, man. I've changed, I've turned over a new leaf, man. So there's a new me here in Serbia for 2017. I'm still a little bit sick, but I took all those pills and I'm feeling way better. Still got a little bit of stuff in my lungs, but that's okay. That'll come out later. We're gonna get busy here. I got a question here. I'm just gonna do this question from a gentleman. He's got a couple questions. He's from Turkey, and he's got some questions about coming here to Serbia. So let's get started and answer this fine Turkish gentleman's message. His name is Altan from Istanbul. Altan, pleasure to hear from you, sir. I've met a few Turkish people, and everyone that I've met has been just absolutely super. Friendly, good people, so I'm sure you are too. Okay, let's see what he says. Charles, I found your videos after searching about Exit Festival in Novi Sad. You have a very cool voice. Wow, well thank you. I appreciate your compliment of my voice. You should be in radio. I used to be in radio. That was like one of my first jobs. I worked at 94.9. It was a college radio station, and then at Hot 104.3 WCBH. I used to do that. I was an on-air personality. It doesn't pay good in the USA, though. Okay, Charles, I have a couple questions for you about Exit Festival. If I fly into Belgrade, is it easy to get to the bus station and on to Novi Sad? How can I find the schedules in English language? Okay, good question. When you fly into Nikola Tesla Airport, that's the name of it, and you come out of that, it's a really easy airport to get in and out of. Security's really easy. It's a quick, efficient airport. So you come out of the main gate, and then you've got taxis, and you've got a bus. So when you walk out of the main building where you get your luggage, to the left, if you look at the left, there's a place where there's going to be a bus. That bus, I think it's like 85 dinara. Is what it is. 80, less than 100 dinara, which you can get some dinars in the airport there. Right before you come out, there's a couple minjachnice is what they call it. It's a money exchange. Exchange just a little bit there because the rate's not the best. So then you come, you get on the bus, you pay like about 85 dinara or whatever it is, less than $1, and then you get on the bus and it's going to take you, it's going to stop through a couple places because the airport's a little bit outside of the city in a place called Srcin, I think is what it's called. And so you're going to go on this bus. It's going to stop a few places, but it's going to take you down to this main bus terminal. Just tell them the main stanica, autobuska stanica, and then somebody will help you. And then when you get off there, you go into this main bus station, and then you just ask, Molim vas, dajte mi jedna karta Novi Sad. Okay? Or just say Novi Sad, autoput. Or direktno, Novi Sad autoput, or Novi Sad direktno, and that's like the quick bus that gets there. You can go the other way, but it's going to take about 2 hours, and regularly it takes about 1 hour and 15 minutes. By the time you get from the bus station in Belgrade to the bus station in Novi Sad, where it's going to drop you off, it takes about exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes. You can get there a little bit quicker, but by the traffic and by the time it stops, it's 1 hour and 15 minutes. I know because I take it all the time. There's a train also, but I don't like taking the train as much. If you like the train, you can take the train. The train is right next door to the bus station. You can go in there. It doesn't have as many buses. The bus from Novi Sad to Belgrade, there's one every 15, 20 minutes, honestly. It's such an efficient system, and it's cheap. It's going to cost you about 700 dinara or $7. Sometimes just a hair more, sometimes a hair less. It depends on the company. There's numerous companies that do it. It's a great system here in Serbia. But it's going to cost you roughly $7, €7. Okay? But a great website you can look at home tonight in English language, the one I use all the time in English, to find any form of bus service here in Serbia. It's called balkanaviator.com. www.balkanaviator.com. I'm going to put the link in here for you so you can see it. You can click on it, you can put where you're at, where you want to go, and it's going to show all the bus schedules in English language. At the bus station there in Belgrade, they don't speak English very well, so I always go, if you look, you can see the younger folks there. 30 and under, they speak English. The older folks, not so much. But you don't need that much English interaction with them. They're going to tell you peron, the peron, and that's like the, I don't even know that word in English. I can never think of it because I don't take public transportation in the USA. Like terminal, you could say terminal number, I guess. And then they're all listed, 1 through 40, I think is what it is there. And so it says peron in Chirilica, it's in Cyrillic language, so they'll point it out, and that's where you go, okay? And so it's easy to do. The buses are efficient, they're friendly, and it's $7, okay? And the bus goes till about 11:30 at night is the last one. So if you show up a little bit later, you just need to stay in a hostel or a hotel or something that night and go in the morning. Early, they start early, 4 in the morning, you can go there. Next question. I'm a bit of a fussy eater. Oh, sorry. What website would be best to find an apartment to rent for Exit Fest? I don't really want to stay in a hostel, and I know I should start looking early. You should start looking early if you're going to Exit Festival in Novi Sad, because Exit Fest, every year there's more and more people. Things rent out really quickly. A great website for you to use in Serbia here, or in anywhere really in this region of Europe and even Turkey, is Airbnb, AIRBNB.com. Make an account. I use it all the time. And that's cheaper than the hotels, and you're staying in somebody's whole house. You can rent their whole house, their whole flat, their whole apartment. There's not that many really in Novi Sad. Belgrade has a ton. I need to have more of my Serbian viewers in Novi Sad open up their home for that, because it's a great way for them to make money. It's a good experience to meet foreigners, and it's great for foreigners to stay there. To pump the money directly to homeowners instead of giving them to these big hotel chains that are owned by mafia sometimes, you know. But another site's Booking.com. Booking.com is strictly for hotels and motels and things like that. But you can find pretty good deals on there also. Another good thing to do, well, never mind, it's not good for you because you're going to be coming during a busy time. But that's what I would use, Airbnb, my friend. Next, I'm a bit of a fussy eater. I really only like Arab cuisine. I'm not into roasted meat and things like that. Does Novi Sad have any of that kind of food for me to eat? It does. It used to have a place I really liked. It was called Baba Ganoush. And Baba Ganoush was owned by these Syrians that lived in Kuwait their whole lives. And their uncle had opened it. He was an ambassador, the Syrian ambassador to Russia, actually. And he opened it, but it's no longer there. It was outside of town, but there's a new one. And I just looked up the name of it for you. And the name of it is BYBLOS, Byblos Bar. It's right on this main strip. So once you get to the main bus station, it's going to be on your little way to Exit Fest and really close to the center of the city. I'm going to put the link in there. It's a Lebanese restaurant, and it just opened. So they have nargila, or hookah, or shisha, and they've got really good Lebanese food in there. I have yet to eat there, but my buddies tell me about it all the time because I just hadn't had a chance to get in there yet. But I know it's good. It's got really good ratings if you look at their Facebook page. 4.8 stars out of 5. And if you like to smoke nargila, I'm a connoisseur of shisha. And I would love to meet you. I love Turkish people, but if you're coming to Exit Fest, I won't be here. But there's numerous nargila bars there in Novi Sad, okay? And what else did you ask me? Anything else? Thanks very much for your time to read this and for your help. If you ever come to Istanbul, my family owns 3 hotels. So I've got a presidential suite for you. Excellent, man. I'll take you up on that, my dear friend Altan, because I've always wanted to go to Istanbul, but I've been a little hesitant lately. I hope the terrorist attacks and all that stuff is over, because I'm sure that's tough for you guys living there. Have to go through all that shit. So anyway, thank you for that. Thank you for your interest in this fine country of Serbia. I know you're going to have a blast, my friend. Exit Fest is a hell of a good time. Anyway, my friend, that's it. That's my question for the day. Take care. Enjoy your trip. Bye-bye.